has asked me to say a few words on how the Lord is working in our lives. For those who may not recognize this, we'll call Sandra. I would like to start with a little background about our lives to this point. A few years ago, not long after we became Christians, we were told to expect to have our faith tested. I had no clue what that meant. I wondered what a test would look like. In fact, as some time went by without any obvious testing, we thought maybe we were being excused from taking any of these tests. You see, up to that time, we had no intolerable hardships in our lives. And in hindsight, we now know that God has been heaping blessing after blessing on us all these years. That changed last year when my bride almost had a century.
We'll let that part out.
She was diagnosed with colon and bladder cancer. Sandra had surgery in October of last year to remove what needed to be removed, and then to undergo chemotherapy to kill what cancer cells remain following the 12-treatment chemo course. Tests showed that cancer had returned. Now a second surgery was required, and August 25th of this year, that happened. Much more stuff had to be removed. Prognosis now is that the cancer has a 60% chance of recurring. Given what has occurred in the past and what may occur in the future, some may wonder why we are angrily shaking our fists and asking, "Oh, Sandra."
Good question.
Yeah. One very big reason can be found in Romans 5:5, to paraphrase. God has poured out his love into our hearts. So as God opened our hearts to accept his love, he also opened it to accept the love of his other children. And so very much love has been poured out upon us as both of us have built our lives around each other. Opening ourselves up was a very difficult thing for both of us to do. Basically, very shy and happy within our own little world. We didn't put ourselves, out there for others as he has been leading us on the path. He has shown us not only to how to love others, but to allow others to love us as well. This in turn has allowed us to show our love to and for others. During these trials, many others and myself were praying for healing. Although we prayed for healing, Sandra and I see these trials as another of God's blessings, not only for us, but for our family as well. Because of this blessing, Sandra's two sisters, who had not been talking to each other for many years, are now good friends and sisters again. During the first surgery, and in spite of the difficulties involved in their lives, getting here, all three of our children flew here to be by her side at the hospital. Even our oldest son, who said he would never come back to Hawaii just to visit, came also. We have prayed for much patience and wisdom since this all started. God apparently has answered our prayers because we believed that he would. Although we are in total acceptance of his will for us, whatever it may be, we know that in this world, bad things happen to fairly good people. Sandra and I have absolutely no complaints and are truly grateful for everything we have and don't have. We know everything is a gift of our Lord and Creator. We're only temporary stewards of what he has put in our hands. And we rejoice in all that we temporarily possess here and look forward to spending eternity with our Father, Jesus, and everyone else who we truly love. Thank you.